Aw, yeah, what's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and we are live and direct with some Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Hunter happened to just log on right there, and he is going to be joining me in a moment, and we are going to be busting through some story mode. I'm trying to help people out that are trying to get through Superior difficulty. What's happening, everybody that's here? T-Series 15, Burst 4710, Cyber Tiger, Ethan Savage, Isa, Perry, Radiant Novas, AJ Logan. I think I got everybody. Anyway, so I'm just doing a little bit of sharing, and I'm going to start out a room in just a moment. What's happening in Waypoint. We are share on a page you manage. Booyah. Tap it in WWWee. That was so weird. Anyway. So, we're about to get this thing going. So let me go ahead and start up a room. Co-op. Online. If anybody wants, we are on Discord. I am on Discord anyway. And we can do, I'll put it in the chat right here. And we'll do that. You can join us. Just keep it PG. Have a little chit chat and stuff like that. So Shadowland. We do not want there. We want Dark Dimension. And he said he was at Dormammu. So let's see, which Path of No Return, Denalize. He said he was at Dormammu, so let's do that. So Hunter should be joining us in a moment. And I know we've got some other people that are looking to get in here. Looks like Marshy and Ghost Rider are in the voice chat.
What's up?
What's happening, man? Is my man Jerry hanging out? Wrong person. Alright, so we are open for business, and just did. Okay, so we got Hunter in here, we got Dark 92, and we got Spot for one more. Who's my favorite Marvel character? Nova. What's happening, Darth Kid? So we're just looking for one more spot. One more spot open.
I'm trying to grind out the game so I can get that far, but we'll see.
Yeah. It's like weird, man. I don't know what it's all about. Like, just make sure if you're in the chat with me, you either have the volume down or yeah, it's weird for me to hear myself.
Oh, yeah, I know.
In my headphones.
I have it muted, so
it's cool, man. All right, we lost Dark 92. So now it looks like we have two spots. What's happening, Hunter? Yeah, we're just gonna see if we can get one or two other people to join us. Usually somebody does. I know one of the guys in chat was just saying that he wanted to join, or not in chat, in Discord. So I'm just gonna give it one more moment, and then we'll get things rolling. How's everybody doing this evening? No worries, Hunter.
I mean, not bad. I'm just trying to grind out the game just so I can be able to play with you guys.
Yeah, I feel you.
I just got the Dimension Rift for Electra, so
nice.
Probably grind that out soon.
Is no, he might have. So what happens is Waypoint, when you join the actual game of somebody else, it puts you in a certain slot. So Crystal is probably who he had in his third slot, not necessarily, the person he was picking. That's why he switched to Scarlet Witch. So let's give it one more moment. Because I wish I remember what his screen name was. Let me just go down to the desktop real quick. See if he's even on. We'll just pick him up after if we have to. Yeah, I don't... Oh, Joel. Yeah, it's this person. I know it said wanted to join in. So, we'll just give him another moment. And then we'll get going. And, Crystal, you made Scarlet Witch, yeah. I heard Scarlet Witch is pretty good. Ooh, Dark's got a level 100 Deadpool. Very impressed. I'm working my way there. Yeah, we have one spot open, so if you're able to join, you can feel free. Otherwise, we're going to start in about another minute or two. What do I think of Venom in this game? I haven't really played with him much, to be honest with you.
He's definitely voiced better than Infinite was.
Yeah.
That was not very good. Oh, that game brings back bad memories in general, though.
What's happening? Chase still grinding so hard for that level 100? Oh, yeah. That's why I'm playing as Thanos. What's happening, Kyle Bishop? Thanos looks awesome. Yeah, man, I like it. Thank you, Jason. So we share the same name, Mr. Barrow. She's good. I'm just glad I finally have people to play with. Yeah, man, Dormammu can be tough. I feel you, bro. Like, what's happening, Kwashu? I always hope I say that right. I feel like I just did shout you out, Jason Barrow. So we're going to give it one more moment. Notifications. Alright. What's happening? Scrub Soda. Join in the chat. Alright, we're going to go ahead and ready up, and if anybody else happens to join, they can just...
joined.
Oh, you already joined?
No, I was in the middle of a trial, sorry. I didn't realize that this started up.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I was actually waiting for you, so I saw that you were on doing something. I was like, we'll just pick them up in the next spot, so... But,
yeah,
no.
Give me 1 second. Alright, actually, no, I can join immediately.
Yeah, take your time. No worries.
I do think at some point I'm gonna have to delete like a whole bunch of isolate.
Yeah, that's fine. I had to do the same thing earlier. Do I have Fortnite? I haven't played in a really long time. So, tapping in Nile Horseus.
I also probably don't want to play as Doctor Strange, so I'm going to change quick.
Yeah, no, take your time. We're not in a huge rush. Waypoint's best was Kyushu? Okay, I'll try to remember Kyushu. Gotcha. Waypoint, my best is 68 Deadpool. Hey, that's a pretty good level, man. Have you heard the song No Hero? I don't know. Yep, I figured it was you, Dark Marvel. Thank you for being patient. We'll ready up here in a moment as soon as Joel is ready. No rush. I like Venom in this game, unlike Ultimate Alliance 1, he doesn't seem weak. I honestly don't remember playing him in the first game, so I honestly kept Wolverine and Deadpool out a lot whenever I could. First of all, Deadpool was my favorite character at the time. Still kind of is. But like they had the healing factor, so it was always nice to keep healing. How do you beat Dormammu? With lots of level 100s. Yeah, Hunter says he feels underleveled.
One more second. I just need to.
Yep, it's cool.
Make sure.
I'm finally getting there with some of my characters. I have Thanos here at 96. Deadpool, I think I have to like level 84. Thor is level 73. And I don't even remember who my third highest is anymore. I've been trying to level up like Falcon and some of the characters that have their solo rifts. So.
Alright, I am ready. Sorry,
right.
but hold up.
No, it's good. Hey, what's happening? You just have to press the
Yeah,
plus.
yeah. I was trying to remember what month it was. It was like, all right. I have a strong recommendation. I don't know if you already have it, but if you look, I sent you a message the other day. If you look at your white ISO 8s, there's
Yeah.
a team bonus XP.
Uh-huh.
100%, you can get up to 100% team bonus rather than just an individual character.
Do you know where you get that one?
I actually have no idea how I got it, but I have it. I'm assuming you probably have it yourself. I could be wrong, but I know we did a lot of Rift trials together and whatnot, so I would just look and see if you have it. Otherwise, I'm sure. I reckon there's someone on YouTube that's figured out like a way to
Yeah.
not necessarily guarantee it, but I just know I happen to have it.
I'm afraid I might, like, I was like just burning a bunch of the white ones earlier because most of them are
It's
like,
a double A. It's a double A.
oh, okay. It's mostly like, oh, find extra gold and stuff like that. And I have like 50 million gold, so.
If it wasn't, I mean, if they may have, maybe they have it in the lower tiers too, but it is the one that I'm talking about in particular was a double A.
Okay. Alright. Man, I couldn't believe it. Last night we had a full group, and for some reason, like, I mean, I had like, everybody was like pretty much level 80 or higher. I was using my 90, I think it was level 92 at that point for Thanos. But like, we had like such a hard time on some of the things. Like on some of the like last bosses, whereas before we were like melting. Yeah.
But we don't have This thing is so annoying with Dormammu. Like, if you get knocked over, the thing blows up.
Oh yeah.
The crystal.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of little things that annoy. Like, I really like the game, and I'm just struggling with some of like the really kind of weird decisions they made, and like how some of it kind of feels a little lazy. But it just feels like every. Oh, I don't think I have one yet. It feels like every boss is like the same thing. You're either like you either have like a massive boss like this, and they like just smash the ground constantly, or it's just like a small area and you have to like spin in circles.
I don't know. I think some of the boss fights are actually pretty well designed. I think particularly in the trial where they like bundle bosses together.
Yeah.
They did a good job of deciding which bosses kill which bosses. I mean, they can easily have just thrown like a bunch of like both like bosses. I got that in my hand. Alright, they could have stuck like a whole bunch of like juggernaut like bosses that crowd you out, deal heavy damage. But they tried to blend it a bit on movies, and I thought that was well done. I found that whatever they call it, or whatever, one from the left and right are good for building the crystals that you have to charge to throw them, because they're slow and predictable.
I don't know if anybody can see on the screen, but our Nightcrawler has a weird green line coming out of his head. I think that's you, actually.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, it's still there. Weird.
I don't actually see that on my screen.
It's,
I have like a green outline.
yeah, there's like a green line coming from your head. From, on the stream anyway. What do I think of Spawn, Ethan? I like Spawn. I don't really read his book, but I think he's cool.
What a dreadful debacle.
I haven't read his book in a long time anyway.
Is the person we're playing with like attempting to watch all this stuff? Is this no? They're Superior, right? They've already.
Yeah, they should have seen it all. I think people. Yeah, so much easier, right, Hunter? I think sometimes you just forget, I guess, to like skip it. Sometimes I'll forget. I'm like reading the chat or something.
Yeah, I just didn't want to like rush through stuff if they were
Trying to watch it.
Yeah.
I feel
But I don't.
Well, everybody has to skip it at the same time, so it's really just a matter of you staring at a screen with the circle going around it or something.
Yeah, the little loading.
And then I think when it comes to talking, it's whoever talks to the person can skip the conversation.
Dude, I'm so excited at the prospect of actually seeing Black Bolt realized as a character in this game.
Yeah. Did you ever play Marvel Heroes Omega?
No, yeah, you'd mentioned that he was in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I played it like when it first came out on PlayStation, then I like had a hiatus from PlayStation for a while, and never got back into it. And so, was he good?
Yeah, he was pretty cool. Yeah, he did like a lot of like melee attacks too. Like he had like an attack where he would like he would like had an attack where he would like fly in like a rotating pattern, like straight ahead but like spinning, and that was a pretty cool attack. And then he of course had lots of vocal attacks. So
was Gorgon in it?
No.
Or were any of the other Inhumans?
Crystal was a team up on PC. But
no Medusa.
Not Crystal. Actually, Crystal and Medusa were both team ups, I believe. But Black Bolt was the only playable.
What did team up imply?
So on
like
PC,
someone that you could like spawn in, or
yeah, you could call in. There were different characters you could buy that would. You could call them in. They would basically help you. So it made it so that you weren't playing by yourself all the time.
Okay. Interesting.
Cole, we got a full group at the moment, I believe. And what's up, Ty?
Someone left the chat, so I wasn't sure if that was...
Yeah, I tweeted out the chat, and some people were just joining just to listen in.
Yeah, I know, but I figured, like, does that mean we're a man down, or no?
No, I think we've got Hunter, who wanted me to join his Superior walkthrough. He's not on voice.
Okay.
And then there's Dark Marvel 92 was the third person, or the fourth person, I guess. And I don't think he's in voice chat either. He was in the stream chat. What characters do you think this game are best? Just asking because I keep thinking back to Ultimate Alliance 2 and Storm was so OP. I mean, I think Thanos is really good. I honestly don't enjoy him as much as I thought I would, but he's almost level 100, so I'm just committed to getting him there. But he's pretty good. I mean, I really like Deadpool. I know some people are saying they don't. Storm seems like she's pretty good. A lot of people say Nightcrawler is really good.
In my experience, I think what I said back about Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Boss killer. He pierces through dagger bars.
Oh, that's good.
So like a large portion of his damage actually just does direct damage to the health.
I really like Magneto's extreme attack.
Oh, Magneto's awesome. I love Magneto. That's
yeah.
That's character.
And I feel like Storm is very similar to Magneto in some ways too. Like she's really good.
I haven't really used her a whole lot, so I need to play around with her more. I've done a lot of solo characters recently because I want to get them 100 as quickly as possible. That's going to get patched out at some point, and why not take advantage of it? You know?
That's what I was doing with Gamora earlier.
Yeah, I got it to 100 yesterday. Now, that's what, if you remember how you got that,
I'm enjoying this. Is this? Hold on.
Whoa. There you
remember
go.
that 100 XP crystal we got?
Yeah, yeah.
You can get more than one, and you can apply it to a character more than once, and it will stack. So now compare that with the character XP Blade.
Oh wow.
You can end up getting the characters from like whatever level you inherited them at, like so like say some of them are 6 and some of them are 20. You can get up to level 100 a little over an hour. Maybe your attitude is more effective than I am. But some of the characters you can literally boost to like 100 in next to no time just because those stack. And
Oh wow.
at that point you're stacking four characters with like treble the XP. Now you can get it to 4 of the isolated even, but you have to keep your mind enhancement system, and if you know you don't actually have to max out the alliance enhancement system. There's 3 nodes on every single one of the
Right. That go to like 100 or 130. And
Yeah.
you just have to get all of those.
Get all of those, yeah.
Yeah.
The 4th isolate, which is actually pretty nice. Yeah, like I thought it was gonna be actually all of them.
Yeah, I was starting. I was kind of already going around the circle on the one that I was working on because I maxed out the one with the 10% team bonus XP, and I was just like the one I was working on like the health one, and I was kind of just going around the circle and then I was gonna fill it in because I felt like getting those big ones was pretty good anyway, and then I found out that's how you get it, so it works out perfect.
Yeah, for me, I know and I took the main 3. So I took 3 of the hexagons or whatever it is. Before I even realized that was a thing. And I'd already been working to do like 2 of the other ones. But then I found out, but I thought, initially I didn't understand what was required to get in alliance enhancement points.
Yeah, it's just leveling up apparently.
It's just leveling up characters, but initially I didn't realize that, so I was wondering why it was taking so long, because I was running so many high-level characters that weren't leveling up.
Right.
And so I was like, why am I going through these playthroughs and not earning any enhancement points? But
Exactly.
then I realized that it was all down to if power level characters you get a ton very quickly.
Yeah, indeed. So Chase says Deadpool does seem worse from his past 2 games. I disagree. He really reminds me of, like, some of his moves really remind me of how he played in Marvel Heroes. So I kind of like him. Like the one where he throws the grenades up in the air and there's confetti. He had a move like that called Foot Gougers in Marvel Heroes. And he was basically throwing up, like, ninja stars or something. So
That's basically the best attack, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The AoE is pretty substantial.
Exactly. So I just basically spam that, and then he has I think it's the X button one where he like kind of just shoots machine guns.
These are the coordinates.
So I kind of find both of those are really good. Hunter's like, oh, this is awesome. We're just cruising right through it for you, bro.
Yeah, we don't actually have to fight if we don't want to.
Yeah, that's true. You can just run right
I
through
don't know how,
Oh, we're speedrunning. And yeah, like Free Willy said, yeah, I've got lots of face videos on the channel, so.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to rush someone for trying to level or something. I don't know.
No, I think
But, yeah.
I think the sooner we get through this, the better, because then we can maybe like get some 4-person Infinity trials. I know Remy, one of the guys that was on with us the other night, they decided to just get on, and Free Willy is always good to go too. That was one of the things that in the Marvel Heroes days, whenever I would stream, I'd just let people join the game, and I always felt like so bad because like I don't know. I was doing much better than it seemed, and everybody would be like, "Oh, I want to play. I want to play." So
I am told that AIM only worships science.
Yeah.
But
Also,
if any
another
of you
top tier
believe in the
character.
goddess,
My
now
my
would be the
personal
time.
opinion. Thor.
oh yeah,
Thor is
My fury will
very
rain
good.
down
I
upon
love his attack with the hammer where it spins around.
Yeah, it too. The one where he thumbs
Like,
down,
yeah, yeah.
goes straight line.
Yep.
That is particularly effective move.
Yeah.
It's like the hammer that spins around. That's all. Actually, honestly, I like all of them.
Yeah.
The one I don't like. I mean, I do find normally the low damage
you cannot contain
ones
the
that you
force
pull
of
down when you spam tend to be kind of annoying because these really drain you with energy. But I do like, as a, overall, I'd have to say I really do like Thor as a character because he's also kind of tanky as well. He's not just like a lightweight.
Yeah, he's top tier for sure.
He's not like a glass cannon type. He's a
Speaking of the devil, I
I'm
can't.
lingering.
I can't see when people actually join the Discord chat, so like I have to like lower my window. So, but I've learned your voice at this point.
That's part of a quintet.
Which X-Men would you guys like to see playable with the DLC and why? Well, I mean, we already have my favorite, Psylocke. I would like to see Gambit. Yeah, Gambit, of course. Remy, I think, is in the same boat. I would like to see Archangel, personally.
yeah, that's an outside threat though. I mean, I'd love to see it. And all I just don't see that happen. I guess really for me, it really depends on where they go. Because I'm a little bit concerned that they might do one deeper.
Yeah. Well,
or
here.
Beast in, but I'm hoping they go 3 DLC.
Well, here's something that people noticed, even in the Marvel Knights, the wording that they put on the screen was some of the characters.
Yes, yeah, I know, and people I kept reading people saying, oh, you know, that they're talking about, you know, everyone kept making it out like they specifically said for characters. And I'm like, I don't recall reading or hearing that directly from them.
Yeah,
But, so I'm under the impression maybe it's more than 4 per pack. And if that's the case, like, that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see complaints about
exactly.
more characters. So.
What's happening?
I would love to see it. What they do with Dagger or even a Shang-Chi. I mean, he's not really high on my priority list, but if you're going to be the Marvel Knight covering all your bases, would be nice.
Right. What's happening, Maximus? And welcome back, Waypoint.
Yeah, Archangel, Emma Frost would be kind of cool.
I really disliked Emma Frost in Marvel Heroes, so I don't know. It's always left me with like
What
a little
did you
bit
think
of.
about her in X-Men Legends?
You know, I actually didn't play X-Men Legends. I played the Marvel Ultimate Alliances, but not that one.
Okay.
I bought it hoping that it would go backwards compatible with Xbox One, but it's not going to happen, it looks like.
What the heck? Secret missiles launched in the wrong direction.
That's not on PC, is it?
You got to look that up. I reckon it would be. I mean, be surprised if it's not. But then again, who knows who has the license for that?
Yeah.
Ultimate Alliance. And then I mean, Emma Frost would be a cool one, but like, not top of my list. It depends if they do an X-Force pack, because otherwise Cable would also be kind of.
Yeah.
Be opposed to.
What do you guys think about Rogue, or would she be too confusing?
No.
You're out on Rogue?
Yeah. For me, like, it just. How would you make her actually work effectively?
Yeah, that would be interesting. It was funny because in Marvel Heroes, the way they handled it was she had her own powers, but then there were like 3 or 4 slots that were like free, and you could walk up to any character and tag them, and each character had a power that she could absorb. So like you could walk up to Deadpool and one of his powers would be one she could use, and like so on. So I always found that to be pretty
function. Like, how would you choose which skill you got from them? Or
yeah. No, that's a fair point.
Or is it like an individual skill that they just say, okay, it's like a blanket. Like, you click on this character, you get that skill from that character, and you don't get a discussion. There's no discussion. You just get that individual skill. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Rogue. I feel like Rogue is kind of a lame pick, personally. Like, I feel like I'd rather have Iceman, or I'd rather have, you know, like someone a little more unique.
Jean Grey.
In that sense.
The Winter Soldier must have been
I would actually rather
Jean
Rachel.
Grey's like a shoo-in. I don't really want Jean Grey, but
Yeah.
not gonna make it.
I would actually like to see Rachel Grey.
I don't think we have played those guys.
So how long are you playing the game?
This game?
Yeah.
Like now or in general?
Like how long, like, where you've been playing it? So like really active.
The stream started about a half hour ago.
Focus on the
Snipers, yeah. I'm trying to get there, but I don't have like a flight. Oh, I'm about to die.
Why is this jump failing?
X23 feels like she's probably gonna happen. I could see X23 being one of the characters.
That would also be such
That
a
makes
lame pick,
sense.
personally.
Because it's just Wolverine. Which means no Honey Badger, probably. Which, because she's basically just X23. So it's even more watered down Wolverine.
Wow, there's a lot more snipers in Control.
Yeah, I hate snipers. Like,
They're overpowered.
yeah,
beyond
they're like
overpowered.
vastly over. It's not even just that, like, that they can like 2-shot kill you. It's the fact that like they are the most accurate. I mean, I guess that's what makes a
It's
sniper,
really
but-
actually difficult to avoid. That,
Yeah.
You almost have to hope that they're focused on someone else. That
Right.
someone else is accurate. So temporarily.
It's happening, Cuffs. I apologize in advance if I ever cut you off or anything.
No, you're good. This is your stream, remember?
Well, you know, I'm just such a nice guy that like. Bishop, yeah, Bishop would be interesting. I like seeing different characters that haven't really had a shot. That's like always my thing with like the.
Yeah, but like imagine they say Squirrel Girl or.
No.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know how closely you follow me. Squirrel Girl.
I think you have a disdain for
Yeah.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl is persona non grata.
Yeah.
It's a bannable offense.
I mean, she is a point in reality. At least, as far as I.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did he not climb up to that?
My issue. All right. So people ask me all the time, like, why do you hate Squirrel Girl so much? And I'm like, look, it's an act, okay? It's called.
Is that why you
how
don't
the-
like Sentry?
I don't have any beef with Sentry. I just don't get him, I guess.
Well, he's kind of amazing of himself. I mean,
Yeah, I just don't understand the fascination with him. Squirrel Girl, I definitely don't understand the fascination, but I just feel like she was. The Great Lake Avengers were all just joke characters, and I just never understood why people took her so seriously. If people didn't try, like, I know that they like meme it out by like, oh, she beat Dr. Doom and Thanos and blah blah blah. But like, I don't take that like remotely seriously, and people do. That's the part that drives me insane. It's just how seriously people take her.
yeah, I don't like. Yeah, well, people are gonna be weird.
Applause, please.
But yeah, no, Squirrel Girl is a lot of joke. Kind of like in actuality, Kitty Pryde is also another one of those characters. Like, I would be very disappointed if they killed.
I like Kitty Pryde.
Oh, congrats, Cuffs, on getting Thanos, man.
I just don't see the reason why you would choose. Like, for me, like, I think Iceman, I mean, admittedly, Iceman's not particularly popular nowadays, or not as popular, I should say, but
We will keep the invaders at bay.
Wait, I'm gonna stop at this pad real quick because I think we lost somebody. Because Deadpool's out. We could probably pick up Remy or. Oh no, nope, never mind. I lied. Dark switched to Deadpool. So now everybody has to ready up.
I want to switch characters myself.
Yeah, I'm not a big Kitty Pryde fan per se. I don't know. It was weird. Like they tried to make her Star-Lord and stuff. That was all weird to me.
She's got that. She's leading what Storm and that whole team in the new X-Men comic. They're like pirates or whatever.
I've seen all the covers and everything, but I'm not like well enough versed in who's who and what yet. So I guess we'll have to just see.
Alright, I'm gonna actually switch to Doctor Strange real quick, but I do need to swap my gems or my ISO8s.
Oh, that's actually a good call because I actually. Oop, wrong button. I actually. Whoops, cancel.
I've got a team bonus on right now, so I wonder if I hope that works fine. I would assume it does.
I think it's helping me because I've leveled up twice in this stream.
Like I said, check your ISO8s real quick and just see if you happen to have one, because I didn't even know it existed until like the other day. So
I have way too many. The cap is 1,000.
No, just go to your lab, go to ISO8 management, and then filter to AA's.
Yeah. Confirm.
And it should be one of the first ones, because white crystals or white ISO8s, whatever you want to call them, are.
I only have one white AA, and its enemies are stunned for an additional 1 second.
Yeah, I don't know how I got it, but yeah, that's the one. If we can farm for that, that is going to be by far the most effective ISO8 in the game.
All right.
For at least for that purpose.
All right.
Imagine you have a full team running.
Yeah, right.
Three or four of them.
All right. I want Jean Grey, but without Phoenix Force. I want her telekinesis and telepathy, but no Phoenix. The Phoenix is so overused. What do you think about Miles, Gwen, and Peter in this game? I feel Peter is especially maybe lacking. I think they're
actually a very good character.
Give me the X-Men pack. What about villains that are centered around, like Apocalypse or Mr. Sinister? I'll be that guy that says, how about Omega Red?
Yeah, I was thinking Apocalypse would have been a really cool feature in this. I felt like that's kind of mixed up.
I mean, Brotherhood pack, Pyro, Quicksilver, Juggernaut. Hi. Hello.
Is Quicksilver in this game at all?
No.
I still feel like speedsters are such a hard power to.
Yeah, I was curious. It's kind of odd.
I heard you get those white ones from the Ultimate difficulty. Have you played Ultimate yet?
Me? Yeah, I do.
That's probably what it is then.
Yeah, it's actually really not that difficult. I was thinking that we're gonna have a really hard time with Ultimate, but actually, I was playing offline. Apart from Doctor Strange, yeah. But even on that difficulty. Well, I should say even on that difficulty, but I mean.
Cuff says he wants Beast, Gambit, Archangel, and Cable. Good call.
No, I want Beast to be free. Personally. I just find that odd that they would do Cyclops and Colossus free and not do Beast free.
Yeah, I do feel like because they've set that expectation that any of the NPCs probably need to be
should
free.
be free at that point.
Yeah.
I feel like once you make that decision, you're like crossing a line if you decide to make them paid. Like, unless they don't intend to do any free DLC post the Cyclops Colossus, which would suck, but I think it's already in the code that Black Bolt, Medusa, Vision, and Valkyrie are supposed to be DLC in some capacity, and most likely free.
And Rider ASB, yeah, man. I will be the person that gets Nova to level 100 the fastest. I will use every cheese tactic I can.
Why use cheese tactics? Just build your
We must
XP
find
boost at
M.O.D.O.K
that
and
point.
recover the
Yeah,
stone
that's true.
before he can use it against me.
You
Do
can
both.
literally just
We must protect
save
the palace.
every.
In turn, the palace shall protect you.
I'm waiting for Richard.
Yeah.
1,000 XP cubes in there.
As soon as Gambit's announced, I will be loading up on XP cubes.
Yeah.
I've got a good question. Which comic event or book that you wish you never read? Yours is Heroes in Crisis, Civil War 2, and Batman 50. I gave up on Heroes in Crisis after like the second issue. I mean, I did not like. What didn't I like? I didn't like how Thor became unworthy. Like, I just thought it was a really lame thing. That was Original Sin. Like, I don't think Original Sin was awful. It was weird, but I really loved like the Gore the God Butcher story for Thor. But like, I don't know if anybody like followed that at all. But the thing that made Thor become unworthy was something Gore the God Butcher said to him, which was that all gods were useless. And Nick Fury like whispered into his ear, Gore was right. And all of a sudden, Thor became unworthy. And it was just so lame.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think the most overrated Marvel superhero is?
Into the necropolis. We must pursue him at once.
No, come on, I've not some meme characters.
Do you mean like characters that you think?
Like, you know, like mainstream enough. Who do you think is?
As long as that stone is in M.O.D.O.K's hand, none in Wakanda are
And I
safe.
can go for any
It is
type
our
of,
duty to stop
you know, X-Men,
These
mutants,
corridors connect the royal
Avengers,
palace to
any of that.
Wakanda's
Like,
city of the dead.
So these ruins are full of dead
I have to think
monarchs.
about that one. See, I don't like to just go off the cuff. I like to like kind of consider it. I've never really thought of that. As strange as that might sound. I'd be interested to hear if you have one.
me?
Yeah.
JayShockblast.
Oh,
Hello.
I don't know. Actually, I didn't think a whole lot into that.
Hello.
Have you heard of
I
it?
probably say personally, like, I'm not a fan. It's more like Captain America to me because I just find him very bland. Like, I know he's not necessarily the most bland character, but for me, I've never been a big guy running around with a shield that really scares me type. Like, he just doesn't have the intimidation factor. Like,
Time to make some magic.
I know he's superhuman, but not really superhuman, but like medically enhanced soldier. But I don't know. For me, Captain America is just kind of that's always been
I don't know.
right.
My dad was a
I know other
Marine,
people.
so like I feel like there's like a particular specialness to him. So I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, for me, he's always just been the lamest of the Avengers. That was the way I always. So.
If M.O.D.O.K is as wise as
do
he
you-
believes, he
do
would
you
have
wanna stop
retreated to
for
these
anything?
catacombs.
We might as well. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
JayShockblast.
Hey, what's
I
up?
actually don't have that.
How come? Wait, do you know the channel Burkett?
No.
Oh, you
I
don't.
don't think anyone has.
How come Pakistan never shows his voice?
He just doesn't want to do it, man.
Have you heard his voice?
No. I don't want to hear his voice. I want to keep the mystery. Him and I have talked about that like in chat before. Like I kind of, I'm actually gonna be in the town in 2 weeks, so I don't know yet. I mean, I'm gonna let him know I'm there, and if he wants to hang out, then maybe we will. But
Where do you live about?
I'm just outside of Boston.
Okay. Yeah, guys, we can run fast if you want.
Yeah, I guess so. Might as well. Because all annoying enemies. Cuff says Fantastic Four for most overrated. I disagree.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was actually I was gonna say Mrs. Fantastic. Because he is. I always thought that was also a super lame ability.
I mean, I guess, but
I disagree with that. It's so unique that I think it's pretty cool.
It's not though. Kamala Khan is basically I mean,
well, that would make her lame.
That would make her lame, not him.
I don't know. I think in general, I think it's just like it's the DC equivalent, like straight up a meme. Hey, don't use these. Use them for the turrets on the inside. Let's see. Well, I guess we're not.
We don't even have to technically go in there.
I'll tell you who's underrated.
Who's that?
So I found this person annoying, but his arc in the comics is very interesting to me, which is Cyclops. Something about him being like the new Magneto and kind of having like a dark side to him, I find very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess still pivotal character, but yeah, we don't have to fight the death.
I guess we all just get in the habit of just smashing everything.
I like smashing that door. I'm like, where's everyone? Like running all the way down to the end. M.O.D.O.K.
It's weird. I'm actually having a really hard time with this. Like, who I actually think is overrated and, like, I mean, there are characters I don't necessarily think are overrated, but I just don't get. Like, I don't get the fascination with Kate Bishop.
You don't understand fascination with Surtur.
Yeah, like those are two characters I just don't understand.
A really cool character that I really would love to see realized in a game like this. Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Why is a character like that gonna kill unreal? Namor is also very important. I just want to see how he returns to it.
Sure.
Well,
My
did he make it to Omega?
No. Namor has been very off limits for Marvel games for a while. Like, cause I think Universal has his rights, and it's like a really big battle. But they are adding him to Future Fight. So I think that.
So they are.
Yeah, they are. So, yeah, he was one of those weird ones that for whatever reason. Because like I talked to some of the people that were devs with Marvel Heroes, and you know, shared some behind the scenes stuff, and that was one of those characters. Oh, Namor's, yeah, he's in Contest of Champions too. You're right, Radiant Novas. So yeah, that's.
He's one of those characters I'd love to see realized in a game like this. Same with Nova, Archangel.
You know, I can't really complain about Nova because one of the two of them has been in all 3 Lego games, and he's been in Marvel vs. Capcom like multiple times. So like,
Yeah, but that's not for me. Like, I love it when they make it in a fighting game, but I never play hardly in a fighting game, so it's like it's kind of like a tease in that sense. It's like, oh yay, cool, but like I would rather him be in a game like this.
no, I agree. It's just one of those things where like he's at
getting
least had a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just talking about he's not underutilized by Marvel.
Right.
Yeah, for me, it's like I had a list of
We have
characters
come
I
only
really
to
wanted
take
to
the
see, and
stones.
I can't
But if
remember
you
what it was.
resist,
It's
we
such
will
a
take
shame.
your lives as well.
Don't listen to him.
See if I can
We
find
still
that.
have a chance. His voice.
But yeah, Adam
So
Warlock
strange, but so
definitely
familiar.
don't understand how or why that guy's not been utilized.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Well, I mean, I know in the sense of these games, well, no, he could have been in the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but I know the second one was Civil War, so...
Yeah, I guess canonically it doesn't make sense with some of this
This
stuff,
door
but like,
will not hold them for long. Then we stand and
I
fight.
don't know. For me, it's like
Until the
I wish
end.
they'd kind of step away from canon when it comes to like characters in some capacity, because you're missing out on some notable characters in reality. Like Namor's a pretty cool character when it comes down to it. Like Adam Warlock, the same.
I guess I'll say Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. I liked her as Miss Marvel, but like I feel like they've really tried to like shoehorn her in as being
sorry, I keep forgetting to skip.
like the new face of Marvel. Like the new.
I think that they're. Yeah, don't get me started on that.
they really messed her up in Civil War 2. Like they made her so unlikable. Because like in the first Civil War, there was Team Cap and there was Team Iron Man, and like people would, debate who was right, But like in Civil War 2, Tony was right, and there was no in between,
Anyone else having a really long loading screen?
Yeah, it's sometimes does this. What's happening, Ryan? Hawaii, huh?
I just didn't know if it's like I lagged out or something.
Like I want to like her, and I liked her as Miss Marvel.
There's a lot that we do not have to fight here. Like a lot of this section actually is just incredible.
You can fly, so feel free to blow right by it. It'll just catch us up to you.
Helping others is not one of them. Should we stray off course into
Yeah, I guess Captain Marvel would probably be that one.
No, Captain Marvel is just such a, like you said, shoot-in character. Like, they weren't... I don't know. I feel like, again, Adam Warlock would have been awesome to have in Infinity War, but, whatever, we'll just have to kill him.
Yeah, they teased him. I don't know why they didn't, like, just go ahead and do it. Taking our captain title too seriously, yeah. But that's the thing, when she was Miss Marvel, she was just kind of like, she kind of just felt like a sidekick, and like she was
a supporting character.
Yeah, she was powerful, and like I respected her, I liked her, but like I don't know, I just don't take her. I think they just made her go from 0 to 60 too fast, and it's just hard to take her seriously.
Yeah, I mean, not to kind of bring this up, but like, the actress has not helped the stage for that character.
No, I didn't think she was really that good.
A lot of
people. 99.
By Brie Larson interpretation. But, I mean, take that
to make some
way,
magic. I am with you, my
not like a fan or you sounds right at all.
Well, it's weird because what's happening, man? I liked her as Miss Marvel, like in the comics anyway. I kind of actually liked that, like, that Dark Avengers storyline where like Moonstone was Miss Marvel. That was an interesting storyline.
Yeah?
Better if you choose the path, since I ain't never been one to take the high road.
Follow my
Do you guys think there's any way that the Defenders get into the MCU? Or are we...
Well, I think we have to wait a little bit just because I think they'll be Phase 5. And I think that's one of the reasons why Phase 4 is quote unquote short. People seem like so surprised by that. But yeah, I think they'll get in there.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's really not that good. Yeah, we don't have to play this first either.
I'm just smashing.
Yeah, it gets annoying, but you get to that point where you're not focusing at all. You're like, for me, like, I have to like keep myself honest, but if I'm trying to speedrun, because like, I'm used to speedrunning different games, so.
Yeah. I'm not always really a speedrunner per se, but like, I definitely.
Well, I just we were getting them through, right? Like,
Yeah.
He's just trying to unlock the Omega Rift?
I think so. I think he just wants to get through it all, you know? I think
the Omega Rift? I can't even remember.
It does the last rift. I know he was really he was struggling with Dormammu's boss battle, so he hit me up.
Yeah,
and,
offline, Dormammu's not a great Hey, yeah.
Allow me.
I'm giving you a
Time to face the magic.
It doesn't even phase you. Phase 4 is short. No, not at all, really. And I know that you're like, it's a play on phase. Yeah, I get it. No, like, I mean, if you think about it, we had three phases in 10 years, and phase 4 is 2 years. So like, I don't know. It doesn't really seem that ridiculous. I mean, there's a lot of stuff packed in that time. Who are we missing? Oh, there we go. Doctor Strange round 2 is by far the hardest fight in the game, yeah. I actually only died once playing by myself on Doctor Strange, but I found Corvus Glaive to be the hardest battle for me.
Well, yeah, if we're going individual campaign,
yeah,
I would probably say Doctor Strange. But there are definitely other ones that aren't very fun. Super Giant is actually pretty damn annoying. Like, from my experience, like on numerous occasions, I've had some very unfortunate stuff happen in that fight. So, anyone that has the ability to like inverse your controls is pretty annoying at times.
Which somebody
which
please
Thanos also has.
Somebody please blow by the next room, because I hate that.
I'll do that. Sure.
That is my least favorite room in the game, I think.
Oh yeah.
These fire guys are like so annoying.
Yeah.
The Black Water fight just takes a long time. You know, it was weird. Last night I was playing with Free Willy and another person, and then a random person joined the game. And I don't know, man, like, we were just getting mud stomped. It was brutal.
Wow, what the heck?
Like, Thane was whooping us.
Look at this!
You just fly right through. I missed it. Ooh, I got a rare. Oh.
Alright. We're out there, boys.
Thank you. You are, in fact, my hero.
I shall prepare my sword just in
Oh
case.
man, I love being a flying character in this game.
Yeah.
Just so handy.
Well, I'm gonna retire Thanos for a hot minute once I hit 100.
Yeah, I'm so done.
I'm probably close. I just hit 99, so.
Wow, that animation lagged so hard. Yeah, that's definitely lagging a bit.
I mean, I'm the host, so.
Yeah, that's the first time I've noticed any lag, but like, there really definitely lag.
We just have to break his... Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. Because I was going to say, we just have to, like, stun him. I barely started ultimate, and it definitely ramps up.
Hela used to block our escape. It has vanished along.
I'm about to sneeze. Sorry.
Oh, I found that there's a couple rifts that have Klaw in it, and he is a total pain.
Oh yeah.
And he, like, even his boss fight can be kind of annoying because it's such an area, and you like aggroing him frequently, he can be a pain. But and a couple of the rifts, like, they put in a bunch of the aim snipers,
Right.
and then they have him running around with O.D.O.K, and it's pretty annoying.
No problem,
Because then
Hunter.
you have all those, like, you have all the aim ads, but you have the aim snipers most important. But the aim ads are annoying.
Such a dumb fight. Like, all he does is just, like, smash, 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 smash.
He has a couple AoE. He has the one where he's down directly at the... Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like...
He has the one where he slams the sword directly down. And then he has the one where he, like, drops something.
Van, is this game worth buying? I mean, I really enjoy it, like, when we're playing co-op, but it's tough by yourself until you get some really powerful characters.
Hello. So, to me, like, it's worth it either way. I still think that people are undervaluing, like, the solo experience. That you have positive and negatives. Like, yes, the AI is just really dumb, but you can level. You can make your own account. You can make your own team. Tom, you can level up more than one member at a time. Like, there's a lot of pros to playing offline.
Yeah, I think once if they listen to advice anyway, I think once they fix some of the things that a lot of people complain about, like literally every enemy throwing projectiles at you, like spam projectiles.
And particularly,
yeah, the hand. I know what you meant.
Why did I just say it?
Quickly,
You went turtles.
We must find Lord Odin at once.
Yeah, no, anyways. But no, particularly the hand. They throw their bombs everywhere, and they do not move. They do not bother moving. They just throw their bombs.
King in town.
Yeah, exactly. And they
That
just
is annoying.
spam them
I don't
hard.
even think that's the biggest problem. I think that it's just the fact that the AI do not avoid AoEs. They do not pick up items to help you, like, in the Dormammu fight.
Yeah.
And then I think the other thing that needs to work is the
Yeah.
like, it's just too clunky. It really is just too clunky.
Hunter, if you're listening, I mean, I guess somebody will manage to get it, but behind Heimdall, up ahead, is the XP ISO 8 that everybody loves.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I guess really just one person has to do
That
it.
was great. Oh my god, it's just swapped, and you swap bunch of Hydra people forward. The nuke, well, not nuke, but the missile. So, Odin for Leo 3?
Odin? I guess.
I'll take as many characters as they
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, so I didn't realize that, but these things, if you've already got them through your playthrough, they don't light up.
That makes sense. I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I was wondering why that wasn't the case earlier. Like, we were off quite a way. Nope. So yeah, you can check to see if you have that. Whoever it is that you're playing with. That is really handy. You might want to just throw it on right away.
Yeah, Hunter.
You get like an 86% XP boost or something like that.
Yeah, Hunter. The next pad that we get to, like the shield pad, we might want to check for that. It's like an 80. I think it's like 86%.
He doesn't even need to wait till then. He could literally just go to team right now.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. I thought you had to go to the.
No, you can't.
Oh yeah. That's only if you're managing the isolation. You can equip isolation.
Not online though. If you're online and he hits start, it just says retire or.
Is that the same for host?
Yeah.
I'm the host.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're the host.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
I just like to host because I know my internet is consistent.
No, yeah, I didn't know how that worked on my phone.
Time to make some magic.
This is literally online. I'm so used to playing offline now. Know the ins and outs.
What's happening in Juan Villacorta? Who do I like playing as in this game? I really enjoy Deadpool and Thor. They're probably my two favorite. Shocker. Considering, you know, my logo is my dog Thor as Thor. So, yeah, I like them.
Hulk is also a good character.
I haven't really played enough with him. I have not played much as Daredevil though. I did get his Shadowland costume, and I like that a lot actually.
Wolverine's also good.
I found Gamora to be a little underpowered.
That's literally entirety of
Really? Because it's funny.
That's kind of the one that I'm actually fond of. I found that Star-Lord definitely grew on me a little bit because I do like his his A attack, which is just like this spinning spiral where he like shoots out a bunch of electricity. Well, I don't know what it is exactly. It's like some sort of electricity, and it's pretty effective. But again, he's kind of an underwhelming character.
I haven't read all of Hero in Crisis, so I can't really say. What's happening, Jeffrey Johnson, aka Shadow Wolf? I think he's gonna equip it. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna get that Infinity Trial for you.
The game calls Gamora a hit and run character. So the problem that I have is like when you use Gamora in her like whatever you call it, the Infinity Trial, like there's like 40 freaking Kree soldiers that just sit there and like spam you with shots, and then Nebula never seems to miss. And like I feel like I'm never gonna get the full thing for that.
Oh, you could easily. No, trust me, you get it wrong. Yeah.
I guess. I got her up to level 59 so far. I don't know. I think that's one of my just big beefs is like, I feel like...
Like, what is the particular one? Is it like complete it in X amount of time, or...?
I think it was, don't take a
certain amount of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the other thing, though. The higher you level, like... It's not that, like, to me, like, the Kree is pretty irrelevant. It was about Nebula. If you get in her face for too long, the Kree tend, like, if you like to evade at all, like, you use evade.
Yeah, I roll.
Then you should be pretty much good unless you're right in her face and she's not staggered.
Well, the problem is that, like all the levels, you just run out of, like, your energy. And I guess...
Yeah, that was my biggest thing with Gamora. As soon as I ran out of energy in that fight, I couldn't do anything, really.
Yeah, but that's
I know, but I had beat the ads already.
Yeah, I get rid of all the ads, and then I go
that's
after
why I
people.
don't waste my energy before I touch the ads. Did we get the
Yourselves for the battle to
crate?
come.
Yeah, someone got it.
Do you know?
Get the one on the end though. Down there. Or are we not? We might be able to get it. We might as well.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Disney Plus. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, not me.
I don't have it.
Someone got a physical. That's got to be Black Panther and. Oh wait, I do have. I'm hitting the wrong button, so. Someone got a physical. I feel like Black Panther would have that. Maybe I'm wrong. There you go.
I'm really looking forward to Disney Plus. I don't care. Like all the shows are going to be great. I'm looking forward to The Mandalorian. I'm not really a big Disney person, but like obviously Star Wars and Marvel.
I've not been a very good brother, Thor.
I'm sure they're going to move like all the movies over there.
How many characters have you played as?
Kidding? You let Loki out of his cell.
I feel like I've played pretty much everybody at least a little bit.
So who's your least favorite? Off of what you've so far.
Off the top of my level 100 Thanos. I'm gonna change.
To me, it was Captain Marvel. She was very underwhelming to me. But I'm not a fan of like charge attacks or like, you know, uppercut attacks type of thing, and like two of her attacks are kind of that lunging uppercut attack.
I didn't really like Luke Cage.
Luke Cage is so bland. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You pointed out one of my least favorites, and I just got him level 100.
Yeah, we're still full cuffs.
Wait a second. How do I check my current level?
Wait, was there a pad back there? I don't think he can.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
I gotta get cuffs in here one of these
Asgard's throne awaits.
I know I'm not 100.
Even though he's a Jets fan. One of the guys in chat has the misfortune of rooting for the New York Jets.
Yeah.
They'll be better this year.
I mean, they can't be worse, can they? I'll take that answer, Cuffs. We can't all root for greatness. My opinion about Thanos in this game, Enigma, I think he's good. I like his X attack. I walked right. I was not looking. I walked right into that. I think he's okay. I think he's just a little slow for me. Like, it's hard because like the characters that fly, I feel like just like move better. But he is good.
He seems very heavy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind Thanos. A lot of people are underwhelmed from what I'm reading online.
I'm not like necessarily underwhelmed. It's just like, I don't know, maybe I expected too much.
Well, I guess it depends on what you expect. Like, I'm sure there are some people that are like, oh, he's gonna have Infinity Stones, but I personally am glad they went for that. And no one had that? Oh,
Also, apologies for not saying anything earlier. I kind of didn't want to intrude on the conversation.
No, that's good.
But I was out to just put my 2 cents in there. I was actually one of the ones that thought that, hey, he was going to have the Infinity Gauntlet, but then I was thinking, well, how would they actually do that since we only get like 4 powers? So,
yeah.
There's like 6 stones. So.
His standard attack and his heavy attack to have like some weird. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, but
Like I gave this a lot of thought. Like I would think that him using the space stone would be his dodge, and
like try and alter into things that aren't even attacks.
Like I figured that some of the attacks that he had when you fought him as a boss would be like some of the moves you could actually do, but no, he's just got like a regular IV, a big old AoE smash. Then this one move where he's teleporting everywhere, which I think personally could be stronger, but it just doesn't seem that appealing.
Yeah, I just did that. So
I think it's just like it's not like Deadpool where I don't know. I mean, it was just like that was
you know what I just.
like his cosmic
I like 2 of his 4 attacks. So like, one where he shoots the lasers is useful, and then the one where he like kind of like power charges through is good. But I don't like the chokehold, like the Undertaker.
I think you have to deliberately aim for that one.
Yeah, like I wish they just did away with the part where like he can grab
someone.
Yeah, because it just slows it down. If they did away with that, like it would make it certainly a lot better. All right, I want to stop with this pad.
I mean, for the most part, I haven't had a whole lot of trouble with that. I normally typically miss anyways.
To be honest, I really only use that attack whenever I'm trying to do a synergy. I don't use it just by itself because the whole animation just takes too long, and then I get hit, and then it's just like too long for me to get too often. Is kind of how I feel about it.
As everybody might have just seen, we got Thanos to level 100, and I just want to switch out team.
Most impressive.
And no, what am I trying to do?
Someone's
there we go.
Seriously going in as a level 34.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't think it matters. Oh wait, where is my? Oh, there it is.
I found when like offline, I found when I am playing the weakest of my characters, it does matter. But if I'm not playing the character, and they're just with me, it doesn't matter so much.
All right, so everybody can ready up now. Whenever you're ready, let's see. Power tunes are slower than you like. Dark, dude, play with whoever you would like to play with. We are A-OK. What's happening, Green Wolf Gamer? And who, if X-Men were an MCU, who do you want to see the most? I mean, I guess Deadpool counts.
Do they have the rights to that now?
Yes.
You have arrived
So,
at last.
I felt like the last two, well, not the last two, but the 2 Deadpool movies were actually pretty well.
Yeah, I think they're gonna let Ryan Reynolds do his thing. The one thing I don't like about Deadpool is that you can't like aim his extreme attack. So like if you happen to miss when you use it or the guy moves, like you can't aim at all. And I don't know, it's just annoying.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides to that is that some of these specials you can't really aim it, and then some of them are just directed in one direction. So if you just miss, then that's a whole extreme bar just gone.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I've got that one that's horrible.
Like I was listening to you talk about one of you guys talk about Luke Cage and just about how lackluster his moveset is. I haven't even really played as him, to be honest. Like I've had him in my team just to try and level him up just a little bit just to get some of those AEP points, but he just doesn't really strike me as someone that can stand up to like these other characters in the game that, you know, could just like clear out waves of enemies everywhere. It's just, I don't know.
I really wish we could play as Hela.
Jay, was that your wife doing the stream?
The goddess of death. My bad.
Yeah, my wife, she looks like Ray. My wife. We yeah, like that's like a running joke for us because from certain angles she kind of looks like her. So.
Look at that. That's always helpful.
Wow, did I just get another extreme?
Yeah, you can build them pretty quick.
That's crazy.
I think that's got something to do with these random things on the scattered around. Oh, someone do their best to stagger him.
Time to make some magic.
Not my stagger, hopefully. Really?
So I play champions? I used to. And I moved on to like Future Fight and Strike Force.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you muted my mic just in time for that sneeze.
What have we left? We got the Black Order, right?
Yep, we should be able to get them right through it.
The stones you
and then maybe I'll get
Midgard.
some other people in.
Their power is so strong. I can still feel them across the vastness of space.
Oh, my bad. You know who I'd really like to see in this game? And I don't know if he's like too new and it's like whatever, but I'd really love to see Cosmic Ghost Rider. Who? Cosmic Ghost Rider is Frank Castle, but like from the future when he dies, and he ends up going to Valhalla and pisses off all the dead Asgardians, so Odin makes him the Cosmic Ghost Rider, and his story is actually kind of cool.
I feel like there's a step missing there from him dying and then him getting sent straight to Valhalla.
Well, he's in the future, so I don't know. Yeah, the AEP is you get 2 AEP each time you level up a character. I do feel like you should get it from the story too, though. Like,
it would help because you start getting diminishing returns when you level up higher.
Get once you get every character to 100, it will fill the enhancement.
Yeah, that makes sense. Chase wants to play as Cosmo and Lockjaw, Kappa. I agree.
For me, like, there's so many more Inhumans that need to be put in the game before Lockjaw becomes.
Well, you can play.
I think they're really underappreciated, and I think because of mutants, that's the case.
Well, they tried.
Exist.
People are just so caught up in mutants.
Like, I know they're not as excited to see respect, but I do still think Black Bolt and Medusa are two characters that would be enjoyable to play as. They'd be unique.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks for stopping by, Juan. I appreciate it. All the Inhumans are playable
Karnak?
in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. So they have like their own level, but you can play as, yeah, Karnak is playable, all of them, Triton, I almost said Triton.
Yeah, I did find it was interesting that they chose Gorgon with I feel like Gorgon's practical if they're going to try and make it better. similar. 'Cause I do think that, well, one, I'm not sure really how well. Karnak is really difficult to transport.
Right.
Good move for it.
They're all in Future Fight too.
What is Future Fight?
It's just a mobile game. It's like I don't know. There's a lot of different game modes you play. It's just a tapper basically. There's like each character has like 5 powers. You just kind of tap each power you want to use. And there's like a ton of different game modes. It's your typical free to play.
Yeah, you posted something about Silver Surfer. That was such a send out because I thought it was like a MUA 3 announcement. I was like,
oh, everybody, it's my hero right here. We gotta talk to him.
Great to finally see
Rich,
some
my buddy,
faces all the way out
my
here.
2 faves side by side. All right, let's go. Sorry, I just had to talk to him for a moment.
nah, Thor.
Well, it's weird. Like, I do love Thor. Obviously, my dog's name is Thor, but I mean, Deadpool, Nova, and Thor are my 3 favorites. Could we get Kid Pool, Lady Pool, Head Pool? I don't really know that they're using them anymore. Although I would not hate it if for costumes they did the Mercs for Hire.
Gwenpool. What?
I actually like Gwenpool. I read a lot of her books. Like, I know she's kind of annoying, but I get her a little bit more. The person you want in this game but 0 chance is Moon Girl, because Devil Dinosaur would be a problem. Yeah. I don't know that she would translate very well.
I don't know if the Devil Dinosaur would translate very well. Big V is.
Right. Yeah, that would be the big problem. Like, you know, obviously they could get her in there, but I don't know that she's as interesting in a video game.
Wow, we're melting him. Holy cow.
In a video game, I don't know if she's as interesting without Devil Dinosaur. I mean, obviously she's an interesting character. I actually love her in Lego Marvel. She's one of my favorite characters because of like just the way that she maneuvers and all of her powers. She's on roller skates.
If you could choose one boss that's not already available, then choose.
One boss, you said?
Yeah, one of the 6 bosses in the game.
Hella.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, Doc
Other
Ock.
than Hella,
Doc Ock.
That's actually a good choice. I would actually like to play as Doc Ock too.
Doc Ock is such a sick concept, like for a skill set. I just think it'd be cool.
Wait, what did you say, Jay? Did you say Doc Ock? Or is that them?
I think that was Remy.
Yeah.
What did you say? Or what if not Hella, who technically speaking, you don't actually fight.
Yeah, that's true.
She's kind of in the background.
I would be interested to see how. I mean, I know he's been in game before, but like, I'd be interested to see how they do Green Goblin with flying characters.
That would be interesting. Me personally, just going off of like character, just how apart from Hello, obviously. Going off of character model and just going off of how I personally thought. I know the voice acting wasn't phenomenal. A lot of people had kind of bone to pick with that. But I thought personally that Ultron's in-game model
was cool, yeah.
Is super, super well made.
Well, I guess technically Ultimo is who I'd want to play with, but I don't know if that would translate.
Yeah, you know, that's cool, right? Transition.
I mean, with the way Ultron's set up, it does give way to a good moveset for him to use. Like his big old red laser could be one of his attacks. Him using the Mind Stone could be his AoE, possibly. I don't know, I'm just spitballing some ideas out there.
Yeah, no, he'd be a cool character. I mean, obviously he's not like Iron, but I do think he'd be really cool.
Let's get Fin Fang Foom in there. That's funny. Am I going to stream Future Fight? I doubt it. I'll probably record a video, but I don't think I'll stream it. I record mobile games from my MacBook, and I don't really think it does well streaming. I regret buying a MacBook. Like I bought it thinking, oh, I'll like edit on it, but like it's stupid to like transfer stuff from my computer to my MacBook, and then whatever. It is nice to be able to just plug in a lightning cable to my iPhone though and record. You know.
That ability is beyond the norm. It's done.
I'm just up here button mashing.
Inverting your movement.
Oh, I hate that. Because it's still tricky trying to figure out which reverse direction you need to go in to go back forward.
It's funny, I held off on putting stickers on my MacBook. Like, I know everybody likes to do that. But I didn't do it, like, up until about a month or two ago when I got the new logo. And I ordered, like, a nice decal of the logo. And I'm like, oh, I'll put that on there. So.
Where's your Deadpool decal?
I don't actually have one for that. I do have one on my car.
This gallery has a concession stand, or maybe a bathroom. Seriously,
You can throw it.
we've been
Now
fighting
you
for
go on
hours without
actually
eating
depending
or
on how
taking a
people
body break. I can't be the only one who's gotta go, right?
If you have room.
Well, I have room for one, but I don't know.
We expect the Deadpool.
I mean, you should see my living room. I have like a very ridiculous amount of Deadpool stuff there. I probably have about 40 or 50 different Funko Pops. Like I've got some pretty rare ones. My best Funko Pop I have is a Deadpool from San Diego Comic-Con 2013, and last time I checked, it was worth like $600 or $700. Yeah, and I don't know like how I got it because I was not there, obviously. I mean, I know how I got it. I bought it on eBay, but I bought it on eBay before they were like nearly as popular as they are now, and I just happened to get lucky. So. But I've got like all the. Actually, I do not have all of the Hot Toys. I do not have like the ash-covered Hot Toy figure, but there's 3 different normal Deadpool Hot Toys. I have all those. Got the NECA. So, yeah. Quite the Deadpool collection.
What about the Nova stuff?
For Nova, I've got. There is one statue of Nova I don't have that I cannot find anywhere, and it's pretty awesome. But I do have one Nova statue where he's kind of flying up in the air, and the base you can turn it on, and it like makes it light up a little bit. I've got 2 different mini busts, one by Gentle Giant, one by Owen, I think. And I've got a few of his like Marvel Legends.
Cole has so much health.
I actually have 2 Nova stickers on the car.
What did you say? You said Annihilation?
My favorite fight. They're having like an Annihilation 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did I think of Endgame? I mean, I thought Endgame was great. What if Endgame was a character? What does that mean? Mystique to be playable?
What if they made the Black Order?
That'd be interesting. I mean, they were DLC in Lego Marvel, and you can play them in Future Fight. But I think Call Obsidian. Not Call Obsidian. Ebony Maw. I'd be interested to see how his powers translate.
Yeah, I would honestly, I could just picture all of them being really play. Especially, like, I don't know, like, Proxima Midnight's always been a Corvus Glaive and 10.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like a tag team.
Yeah.
You like almost can't have one without the other.
Yeah, for me, I personally just want to see.
My protective spell shielded us from the blast and protected the power
Like if they
stone
were
as
to do
well.
villain,
Everyone
because
stay
I
close to the
kind of want
station surface. Nowhere's
Spider-Man
artificial gravity
characters
and atmosphere.
personally. I mean, Doc could be interesting, but
Hunter wants to play as Supergiant.
yeah, Supergiant would be kind of cool.
What's my favorite MCU movie? Oh, Thor Ragnarok.
Hey, if Hunter manages to play a Supergiant, then maybe he can turn everyone's directions in opposite.
I don't think it would work that way, unfortunately. This fight like annoyed the crap out of me.
He's on his own this time. We need to finish him before his partner has a
It
chance.
would be nice though to have a boss fire in the opposite direction instead of
Right.
exactly in my face.
Yeah. I just kind of feel like, I don't know, they just designed it that way. You know, like, it's not gonna, you're not gonna get any advantages like that. Like, they very, very clearly designed it. Like, it's very intentional that if you're playing by yourself, that your character is the one that gets targeted. That is by design, because there's actually an ISO 8 that I have. It's like a green one, and it's like 38% chance to be targeted. So obviously you give that to like one of your like side pieces.
I put 2 of those on Hulk and they still came after me.
Side pieces.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was funny. You know. My job is to entertain.
You put that on your Hulk side piece.
Hulk no like that.
Hulk not like to be side piece. Hulk main piece.
Exactly. That is like legit how it is.
It's probably like interesting as well. Okay.
Gives a whole new meaning to that line he says earlier in the game. Why are we talking when we could be smashing?
I wonder how we go about that.
I don't know. I've seen that in the comments somewhere, and I can't look at it the same way.
What's happening, Colby?
Let's fight in on that action.
Yeah.
Dude, that's Spider-Man. What is it called? I heard that about 1,000. Probably more than 1,000 times.
Ultimate attack!
No, he literally says get Spidey in on that action. Just like that's one thing I have to say. This is not enough like for the ultimate attack. They end up saying one more every time. And if you're power leveling, you're
I've heard so much of Black Panther and Wasp for the last couple of minutes.
yeah. Where he says, what did he even say? He says,
Chase in the chat says, "Why are we talking when we could be smashing?" Cue the porn.
exactly.
Two more stones to go.
X-Men vs. Avengers.
Okay, I need this blue ISO to drop right now.
So, imagine.
I showed you mercy
I'm
once.
very curious. I know this will never happen. How much money do you think a DC versus Marvel game would bring?
Yeah, I don't think they have the ability to work together on that. But yeah, that would be like so perfect.
Imagine a game like this, like the ability to like immerse like that, or even fighting games for that matter.
Yeah, I think that a fighting game is most likely if they're able to do that.
Yeah, that will never happen. just imagine how much money.
Yeah. Well, I know Ed Boon was like teasing that he'd love to do a Marvel game.
After doing all these stuff.
Yeah.
There's no telling where that stone could send you.
Marvel.
So you're gonna be seeing Hulk just smashing everybody. X-ray as everyone's bones.
Ed Boon's a nice guy. I've actually met him twice. Once I've actually like stood in his office. I met him at E3 in 2017. His daughter was playing Lego Worlds at the Lego booth, and I was there as a guest of Lego. So, and then we went for Mortal Kombat. We went to NetherRealm in Chicago. We actually watched the Johnny Cage trailer with him in their like little theater in their office.
To me, just like nothing blows my mind more than like, superheroes have been as popular as they've ever been in the last 10 years, and we've had the least amount of superhero video games we've ever had in the last 10 years.
Yeah. The fact that this is true
Well,
is so
half
sad.
the ones were like associated. They were
send us to?
really
Doesn't
half.
matter. If he has the stones,
Like, not even
we may
half.
not be
They were like
much longer.
C2. The
Yeah.
War game came out and the
Like there was
They stopped that even after I think the first Thorn first cap at that, and then they stopped it. Like it blows my mind that like even DC or someone who might not have as much success in film wouldn't capitalize just on the superhero craze in video games. Like, and I know Injustice and Marvel vs. Cap, but just a game like this is why we're all dying to play this after Marvel Heroes Omega left, especially because there's just been nothing. There's been no content.
For DC, I don't think so. Not on.
I know there was like a young Justice
Yeah.
game a long time ago. I don't know if that was.
So there's that Young Justice game, and I never got to play it because it was happening right during the 360 to Xbox One transition.
Yeah.
Like it came out right in that time.
Exactly. That happened to me too.
Yeah.
What I can say is I started my channel in 2010, and I've covered. There was the Deadpool game. There was a Captain America game, a Thor game.
Thor game was terrible.
Yeah, it was not great. That's true. There was also there was a Green
the
Lantern
Wolverine
game.
Was for the movie.
Yeah.
X-Men, the first one was actually not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I think that was before I started the channel though.
Was that a GameCube game?
The software was closed because of an error?
Oh, I've had that happen to me once.
Did you lag out?
I don't know. It says like an error happened. You guys should still be able to finish that though.
No, it booted us.
It booted you guys? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We'll fire it back up.
Yeah, through a Captain America lobby. I don't know if that is that. I have your level.
Sorry, Hunter. We'll get that back up. We almost got you there. You can only imagine what he's like, no!
Yeah, we were getting so close too.
Yeah.
Like, he had to have like cells.
Yeah. We almost had it. But yeah, so what else? There have been other games though.
Admittedly, it wouldn't have mattered because we would have still had to do the same fight before it saved anyways.
You know what they had? They actually, like, this is DC, but they had like a Gotham. It was like a first-person shooter type game, and you weren't actually superheroes, but like.
No, you're thinking of Gotham City Imposter?
Yeah.
I don't think that was. Was that technically? Yeah, I mean that's not even remotely comparable.
Inversion.
That's such a goofy game.
Look at this message I got. In version 1.0.1, items in the game were updated. Your inventory was updated to reflect these changes. Was there an update?
No, it's just
that's
talking
the
about
first
the
update.
It's
Yeah.
like the day one patch. For some odd reason, it just pops up from time to time.
Oh, I gotcha. You have too many
I thought
ice.
that the day one patch was mainly to implement Loki as a DLC character.
Alright, I have to go to the lab real quick because it says I have too many ISO 8s. But I still have 21 spots open. Filter.
What the heck?
I'm just gonna go to D. And I'm just gonna... Let's see, deconstruct.
So, what is the hero's release date?
August 30th. Which heroes?
For Colossus and Cyclops, yes, August 30th.
No, I'm talking about Smash Bros.
Oh.
Oh. My apologies, Dan.
I don't apologize. Why would I have thought that? You know what? I wish you could, like, batch do this.
It's coming out on the 30th of the month. Okay. Like a couple days away, actually. Okay. 2 days, yeah.
I wish there was a way to, like, batch dissolve these ISO 8s. So I haven't got the game yet, but you will. Yeah, it's fun most of the time. Some of the time.
Wait, really dumb.
It's hard. I don't want to like give it my total stamp of approval because like I do still feel like there's a lot of issues, but
yeah, but I mean, assuming they're not like ridiculous, they'll address the minor issues. In my personal opinion, they're mostly minor.
All right, that should be
I think
good
the
enough.
major issues are they gave you a character already. They gave you a sizable campaign. They gave you the Infinity Trial. It's really just refining some of the stuff with AI and ISO 8 management. Like they need a way better system that they haven't implemented. So
I
clunky.
agree completely.
Alright, so nowhere. And we were... What were we at? Edge of Nowhere? Or were we at Sanctuary? We're at Sanctuary.
Whatever the last one. Yep.
Alright, it's going up now.
What time is it? 9:13.
For me, 10:13. Alright, I gotta switch out. Menu, Hero select. Alright, Hunter's back. So the new thing is open.
Yeah.
Dark is back.
Are you sure? I'll give you a second to change your mind.
I'm sure they'll have more costumes. Are you sticking with Strange? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm the last person to ready up anyway, so.
I'm going to be.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. Dark's actually playing as Captain on. No, it wasn't Dark. It's terrible.
I don't remember who Dark was before. Just need Hunter to ready up.
I think Dark was Dark was Spider-Man. I think he was Spider-Man. I'm sure. At some point, he was
Yeah, Hunter, it definitely is better. You know, it's funny. Like, I just assume everybody. Dark Marvel asked, "Am I the only female in this chat?" And like, I just assume everybody. Like, I've seen the demographics of my channel, like people that watch, and it's like 78% male. And I just don't. I don't know that there's nothing I can do about it. I can just take whoever wants to. So, glitch grinding all your dupable tunes. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, so I don't know. Some of the breakdowns are interesting.
Need to stop leaning.
Like the U.S. is my most watched country, and I think the UK and Canada are like 2 and 3. But like Brazil is my 3rd most viewed country, and it's like a good percent too. Like it's like
you've made it in Brazil.
Yeah, but like I can see like every country that I've gotten views from, and it's like there's some crazy countries.
Did you get views in?
Probably. Like whatever. Well, one of the things that I do ask a lot of times when people are in chat is like, oh, where are you from and everything. And like some of the countries people say always like interest me. Like there's one guy, his actual, I know his screen is Random Guy Man, and he's like in Indonesia.
Really?
Yeah. And I actually had a guy, I know I've sent stuff to people in India, the UK, Spain, Portugal.
Oh my god, I went down. What the heck?
We have to take him down. All this power.
It's over. We're done. Abandoned. Death and Marvel.
As soon as I get all the costumes, I will showcase them all, for sure.
Has anyone actually put dialogue in this fight? Because I've found that I have not once been able to hear or make any like attempt to listen to this, because
I think we're all about to die.
I'm actually pretty good.
Don't blame yourselves. Your failure was preordained.
All that, we only managed to make him angrier?
Captain Marvel was a mistake.
Keep it up.
Keep fighting, my friends. Thanos may crave death, but life always finds a way to prevail. I serve in the name of death.
Does anyone use Spider-Man?
Anybody used who?
Spider-Man?
I don't think so. And it's funny because I actually like her, and I don't think she's ever really been more popular. I mean, with Into the Spider-Verse, you know? Like, people actually know who she is now.
Yeah, I started leveling her up a little bit. I actually was like, I had a bunch of XP queues, and I was trying to level somebody up who I hadn't really seen anybody play, and I ended up putting them all towards Wasp because nobody plays Wasp. And so now I've been trying to like get Wasp up pretty high. But Spider-Gwen's fun. I mean,
we'll see you later, Cubs.
Spider-Man
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I haven't used her, but I remember, like, in the lead up to this game, I think it was Game & doing like YouTube clips on the game, and they were talking about how Spider-Gwen was like their favorite character at the time, speaking, to play, and so.
Does Miles have... I didn't mean to cut you off, sorry. Does Miles have a power like his boss does where he like charges the ground?
Yeah, it's insane. Miles is one of the first people I really started leveling up because of that.
Yeah, I might need to do that.
So much. He's a lot of fun to play.
Now that you say that, I might have to do that myself.
Yeah, because like that power is one of the few powers that like annoys me. I mean,
charge it. You do that, like you lay the groundwork down.
Jump in the air, fly back down, and your boss but she's not good too. It's like she's just constantly up in the air, and back down on top of it.
And the fact that it's always knocking you into the air doesn't really help. Like,
yeah,
it's always insta stagger, no matter how high your defense is.
It's like certain characters are amazing at taking her out. Especially if you do the rush on that's when I like to. Right, damn it.
You should have thought bigger, Father.
Also, this may be a bit late into the chat since I've been talking to you guys, but I never did formally introduce myself. Yo!
I saw your stream, so I knew.
Been calling me Kwashu for the longest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And
Dude, it's alright, it's alright.
And I do say every time, like, oh, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Like, you probably have told me how to say it a million times, and I don't know.
Alright.
It's all good. I'll just add it to my list of Q-lettered nicknames.
Just gonna call you Q from now on.
Hey, everybody does, so it works for me.
Well, it's easy to recognize me.
Make some magic. Hey, don't forget that. Revive yourself.
One thing I did notice for Thanos in like different media is that for some odd reason he decides to refer to himself in the third person. So I'm kind of wondering how much less seriously would we take Thanos if he always referred to himself in the third person in the films? Like, this is just something that just popped into my head because I was looking at the dialogue and it says like, no, Thanos still stands.
He did refer to himself in the third person in the film.
He did?
Yeah, he says, I am inevitable. Like, that's
well, Hulk also uses himself in the third person.
Well, I just mean like when it in terms of him referring to himself in the third person, like him not really saying I, him just saying his name all the time in place of I. That's what I kind of meant. Yeah, like Thanos is inevitable, or Thanos will have all the stones, or whatever his dialogue is that has I in it. He just replaces it with Thanos instead, and just says that.
I mean, is anybody gonna call him on it though? You know, like.
I might actually have to look that up.
Oh my god. Probably one of
Don't use.
Yeah, he survived.
Yeah, last night we were playing this, and when is it ending? We're on the last boss. So last night I was doing a playthrough with someone, and I used my like extreme attack there, just like because I was like, oh, we beat him. I'm just gonna use it. And then, yeah, I regretted it. We need to start over if we died. It was my fault.
We died.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like, God, I'm such a... I wasn't streaming last night. I was just, Free Willy Rocks is one of my regulars. He still hadn't gotten through it on Superior, so I was trying to help him.
Oh, I'm down. We're almost all down.
Run for your life! In the limited space you have.
Yeah, I love how like there's literally
Oh. I was trying to get you. Oh no, am I aiming at the right? I'm not aiming at anybody. That was sucky.
Yeah, the prime example of not being able to aim extremes.
Yeah, he moved like right after I There we go.
Dude, I have 147 million credits. I'm not even sure what you're supposed to do with it after a certain point. Like, I guess it's like any game, you just keep playing. There's no problem.
Yeah, but it's not like when you get these credits and you spend it on upgrading ISO or like upgrading your alliance node. It's not like this game makes it hard for you to like get credits. It's kind of crazy how easy you can get into millions with such little effort.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Diablo. Like it just builds and builds and builds. Like there isn't a function for.
That is actually a very good point. I forgot about that.
Superior done.
We hide them on opposite ends of the universe.
Now it's time for
or even beyond it if we can.
All right. So congrats, Hunter. You are through Superior.
Winner. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you can skip the seeing it for like a 9th time at this.
No problem, Hunter. Glad to help. Always appreciate your support. All right. I'm gonna if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna try to pick up 3 new people if we can.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave this room real quick.
How dare you? Sorry, in the room.
So I don't know if are you playing Q?
I'm right in the middle of an Omega Rift, so I don't know if I'll probably make it in time by the time someone else joins.
I'm sure you'll make it.
All right.
Oh wow.
Well, I just died, so I think a spot just opened up.
Thank you, Joel, for helping us roll through it too.
Yeah, no problem.
Good times. Not you. I mean, you can certainly hang out as long as you want. Maybe I don't actually get a third, so I don't really need to look at anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll start a new room. And
I'll back out. I'll see if I can join up with you.
Let's do
I'm
some.
gonna power level Strange real quick, because I can definitely get to 100 and Rift.
Let's see. Do some. I haven't done any of these Omega.
So yeah, maybe it is ultimate, and you ought to look into that. That 100% crystal for your whole team is for ISO. I always want to call them crystal, but so they look. But yeah, that 100% team XP ISO is your investment. Figuring out.
Oh, I think I can actually like go anywhere in some of these. All right, let's go back to this room.
I made like a beeline to the Shadowland in order to get that rush, that rush for Omega. That really helped me.
That Wakanda rush, it's like a place you can just level people up easily.
Wait, is the Wakanda rush better than? Huh.
I go to the rush in order to level up characters.
I've been using the Lambda rush for forever, but I might have to.
Right,
I mean, I have it. I guess I haven't checked it out. I don't know why I haven't looked at that one yet.
All right. Just so you aren't confused, I friended you the other day. Your account is Skrillex 4X. Haha. I honestly, all right. So I got a new room open. I can't like ever keep track of everybody whenever they have like different names on a bunch of different things. Like the worst. Could you have help unlocking Loki and Thanos? Are you there? Like, are you at that point? Because we'll do it if you can get in.
Are you sure? I'll give you a second to change your mind.
Fine.
So I've got 2 spots open for. Of course, I guess you kind of have to have the rift I go to unlocked.
Haha! Hello there!
There we go.
Let me just get the character I want to play as in here. me put all my XP ISOs on him.
I did nothing.
Sorry, Black Panther, you're gonna have to give them up.
There we go, level 100.
Also, let me know if you can't hear me all that well. I'll put my mic closer to me just in case.
Oh, you sound fine.
Oh, it works out for me. I'm trying out this headset that I have instead of my usual mic. Alright, with these ISO, I have 290.7% increase to XP. That's nice. And
Why don't you have the full 300?
I'm still trying to level. I kind of been leveling up a lot of my blue ISOs, and I've run out of materials in order to fully upgrade it to the max. So
really?
Yeah, I've been farming, just trying to level up characters, and getting ISO has been kind of secondary, because I've been trying to get those points in order to get that 4th slot. So I'm trying to level up everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the way I find it, I have an insane abundance of materials that I have no use for. Mainly because I've been crowded out by ISOs too often, to the point I can't play Rifts unless I delete my, or I guess dismantle.
Yeah. So I guess Chase can't quite get in. So looks like we have an extra slot if you want to jump back in.
Yeah, give me a second. I just want to finish this. My God. Yeah, I am 30 seconds away from.
All good.
All right. Kind of put a few levels into Loki. Think I should be fine. Hopefully. This is Corvus. Him and I have never seen eye to eye. He likes to throw all those waves at me instead of targeting Hulk, who I got all of the attention on.
What the heck? Oh, that one, I'm down. Alright. Well, I don't have to touch Doctor Strange anytime soon. Alright.
Oh, you know, I actually probably would have liked to have played Mysterio.
That would have been
I'm actually
nice.
a little surprised he wasn't likely due to that movie. Or that would have been a really choice, but... Alright, So, what are we currently... What is unable to find a room? Someone join?
Oh, somebody joined named Daddy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who that is, though.
What was his name?
Daddy.
I just wanted to get you to repeat that.
Room details. Let's, you know what, I'm just gonna... I don't know who it is, so... Let me just check chat. Chat, is anybody named Daddy on Nintendo Switch?
They deliberately did this.
You can grind up ultimate XP cubes in one of the Omega Rifts in Wakanda. Nice. Alright, going once, going twice.
Is Daddy there?
Is Daddy there? Alright, well, we removed him. Now try.
Bye, Daddy!
Bye, Pops.
Yeah, that's a little odd. How would they have joined you but not?
Because it's open. I think they might have just searched.
It could be a rando?
Yeah, I think if you just try to get matchmaked or whatever, made match.
That's them shenanigans right there.
Yeah. This really is the worst console for online.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I agree with that.
Full on decades behind Xbox.
Alright, so whenever anybody...
Alright,
oh wait, you probably want to change. Yeah, you said you got 100 for strange.
Alright. Shoot, play as.
Radiant Nova. I think you're talking about the one where you have to defeat 200 enemies in M.O.D.O.K's boss room. I think that was the one I was just at before I died. That's where I've been farming all these blue ISOs in order to get the XP bonuses.
Oh, yeah. I just can't right now.
There we go.
Oh, we have the incredible Nightcrawler.
Yep.
Miss Marvel's pretty OP, but if she's not high enough, I'll switch off.
No, it's good. We should be good.
Yeah.
I found you can have like at least one character be a little underleveled, as long as you have like others that are strong. Make up for it. Pretty sure I brought Falcon in at like level 19 or something. So, yeah.
So what? I beat the apocalypse. It was a checklist, but still.
Okay.
No, I didn't even get over like they were pouches. Even I'm a little impressed.
Melt it like butter.
Then all of reality.
Let's get rid of those pesky illusions.
I was thinking about playing with Loki myself, but mine's just a little bit too mess around with right now.
Let's try too much extra you're trying to throw up there.
Ooh, level 86.
You can lie and tell people.
Kneel before the god of mischief.
I forgot to put my. I knew I forgot to put my ice. Oh lord. Alright, well. Yeah, it sucks. It's mine benefits you guys as well.
Oh yeah, it does.
And here I am forgetting that I can fly instead of run.
You had one job?
One job, and I couldn't even do that.
Yeah, fucking midnight. Really, there's something weird. A bunch of people have real.
Oh, we gotta get 3 stars on that. It's gotta be 3 stars.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I actually didn't do this one prior. Imagine that. Alright, yeah, let me put those.
Your lowest characters are at level 50?
It's imperative.
Yeah, I have to change the,
Oh, I had one equipped at least.
Alright,
It's just happened to be one that I had left over. Alright, and let me take a quick pit stop to the whiz balance.
I like it. He got that from me, guys. Alright, which one else do I need to do?
I need to.
Alright, we need to do.
Sorry about that. My mic popped out.
All good.
But let me check on my dog real quick. Take him out for the night, and I'll be right back. Should only take a sec.
No problem. All right. All right.
All right, I'm back. Are we ready?
Q had to go take some dogs out.
All right.
So whenever anybody asks, he is the one that let the dogs out.
Yes. Nice.
Please don't do that.
All right, Chase, we're gonna knock out a few of these that I don't have stars for real quick, and then I'll get somebody to drop so we can get you through Loki. Who else did you need? You need Loki and Thanos. We'll get them for you.
Has anyone played as Bloodstone much?
I played a little bit during that level. She's okay. I have not played enough though to have like a super good opinion.
Yeah, I kind of want to play Thor even though my Thor is level 100.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Thor's just a fun character.
For sure. I'm gonna get Deadpool to 100 and then Thor will be next.
I'm literally just doing all the solo trials as quick as possible for like Falcon, Iron Man, and Wasp. I think are the only 3 I have left out of the solos. And then I'm periodically leveling certain other characters up. Like I just started leveling Crystal up a bit. Spider. No. I'm gonna so quick. No. I'll use some
leveling tactics.
Or cubes, I guess. Good chunk up.
Oh, there you go, right to 38. You play Elsa, you don't like her play style. Hunter's gonna get Scarlet Witch to 100 and then probably Wasp. Interesting. Interesting choices.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I only have a female character at 100 right now. And that's actually mainly down to the fact that hardly any of them have solos.
My checks are for the wait.
Nightcrawler.
I'd like to level. I like Nightcrawler a lot. I'd like to get him leveled.
Pretty much all found that honestly all of the X-Men so far. Deadpool's fun, Wolverine's fun. Magneto's awesome.
What's happening, Apex Predator 876? Welcome to the stream.
I honestly needed to take the time to just mess around with different characters because I'm just playing a lot with Hulk due to how much he can just stagger people. And Thanos, he's really good, but his
Whoa, I don't remember fighting this too here.
Oh my god.
Wait, are we... That can't be it.
Wait, which difficulty is this on?
I don't know, it's like a...
What? Sorry, what are you doing here?
so
The way it set up Mysterio and Venom, I figured we was fighting Spider-Man villains.
Yeah, who cares?
I shall freeze the demons.
And oh, we probably had like something like kill X amount.
Right.
Everyone did their super and me just standing in the background with you guys behind me.
We had 4 minutes and 30 seconds to finish that.
Yeah, that was embarrassingly easy.
Wow, that was crazy.
I'll take it. Oh, I have too many ISO.
That's another 3-star. That is handy. Because I'm like, I wonder how close I am to 50 stars.
It just probably booted everybody out because I have too many ISO 8s again.
Yeah, it did.
Please wait for the host selection. I'm still waiting. And I'm gone.
I think I'm on... I wonder how many stars I have.
Just gotta find a bunch of these blue ones and...
What is going on?
This is annoying.
Yeah, it's super weird. It's still got Doctor Strange selected for me. You know, it's very clearly. Has anyone tried out Iron Fist?
Try who?
Iron Fist? I've not.
No.
He's super underwhelming. He's worse than Luke Cage to me.
Oh.
Well, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Because Luke Cage is... Well, not off. It's not like an off. Maybe I just level up.
You just delete all the new ISO 8s? Well, I'm just concerned. I guess... I don't know. I guess we could do that. Is there like a way to batch delete? Like, that would be amazing.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is select, which is Y. And you can select up to like 12 of them, and then you can dismantle.
So you can't like just hold down Y and then go across all of them in one fell swoop. You got to individually select.
There's a limit to how many you can do at one time. It's better than it's better than wasn't, or it's better than the single. Where you just do it over again, but it's not great.
All right. Why? Alright, and then what do I do? Oh, deconstruct. There we go. Okay.
Well, now I'm up to 45. With bullets, so. 7.
Alright, well this was definitely helpful. Thank you for that. At least this is moving faster than what I was doing before.
Yeah, it's super slow if you do individual. Okay, so you need 46 stars.
Alright, that should be good enough.
Really? I think you must have been on the rift. Wait, what rift? On?
We were on the Thanos rift.
Oh. Okay. I thought we were doing the other one. Why were we doing Thanos rift?
I can't advance any further in Omega.
Oh, okay.
So I figured
what
I might
if
as well...
I hosted? Could you technically do the rift?
No, it would tell you that somebody hasn't unlocked that.
Oh, okay. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. You haven't dabbled in Ultimate yet. Yeah. I ended up beating it, so I've launched it.
Alright, so I just launched a new room.
Alright, time to join.
Menu. Select. Bless you.
Bless you. I'll see if I can join back in
Are
too.
you sure? I'll give you a second to change your mind.
Yeah. If for some reason Chase gets in, we'll just do his get him Loki and
Why did the key boost?
Where is
it's based on whoever you have in that slot on your hero select screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fine.
Ah, there it is.
I do not want that Doctor Strange. I actually heard that, like, statistically at level 100.
His extreme attack I like.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
For a while.
Actually, no. I need to change.
Yeah, we're good.
I want to work on Ghost Rider.
In the new Guardians of the Galaxy #7, Cosmic Ghost Rider, so Hela has some kind of a power, since she's the Queen of Hell, that she can, she basically kills Cosmic Ghost Rider, and sends him to Hell, where apparently Johnny Blaze is at the moment. So there's like a panel in it where he's like, Cosmic Ghost Rider is like sitting there trying to figure out where he is.
Wait, you said Frank Castle is Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
The Punisher is Cosmic.
Indeed.
Ghost Rider.
And
Yeah,
he
that's
behaves similar to Deadpool. If his dialogue is anything to go by.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's actually, he looks pretty badass.
Are you looking forward to Punisher and Playable?
I guess.
I mean, out of like all the like Netflix original shows, like not going off of shows, but out of all the characters, he's probably my. I guess Daredevil was up there, but
there he is.
I posted a picture of him in the Ultimate Alliance forum, Cosmic Ghost Rider.
If they actually bring alternate costumes to this game, then I would like to see this one.
Oh, you're waiting for me?
No, it's interesting. I was watching a YouTuber going on about, because he's a big Ghost Rider fan, and he was going on about how he wanted, like, if you could have a pick of all Ghost Rider, what was one of the outfits he would have, and he had a list of a bunch of them. I think one of them was like a Venom video. Not 100%.
Well, I know,
Sure
who was it,
was
Robbie
who it
Reyes?
was.
I know he had the symbiote on him or something. There's a Funko Pop of it anyway.
He wanted the white Vision skin, although Vision never became playable.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be. Hopefully, I mean, if the data mine has anything to go by.
Who's first? Any volunteers? You? Yeah, you.
What was the objective?
It's increased ability damage.
No, but not that.
I thought it was defeat Doctor Strange for this one.
Yeah, well, I meant like.
Oh, you mean like?
Time not take damage.
I think there is a time constraint.
Oh, I enjoyed that a bit too much.
Yeah, only Jay would have been able to see that.
Yeah, I messed that up.
You just try our best, see what happens.
Yeah.
Dude, teleporting was Nightcrawler. Doctor Strange.
Excuse me while I am big in myself.
We have not come to bargain. Running around the lasers.
Never mind.
What?
I'm sorry, I blinked it. It was over. What'd you say?
What's happened, Joseph Gutierrez? Silence? Maybe. I don't have crystal high enough level. For what we did.
You want the avatars? Psylocke's actually enjoyable to play as, though. I can say that for sure.
Oh yeah, I like her a lot. Oh, look at that. No team members down, finished in 150.
How fast was it? A minute 30.
Yeah, we flew through that. That's nice, though, because I had actually apparently beat that one. Like, it must have been a long time ago, and I had not done it. 50.
Is anyone able to drop so we can pick up Chase to get him Loki and
Yep.
Yeah, I mean I can if you want.
No, I'll drop. I'll drop.
All right, Chase, here you go. You can join, and we'll get you Loki first.
I'm gonna take off, but I'll be around tomorrow night if anyone's jumping on.
Cool,
So.
man. Thanks for stopping
All right.
by.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Yep.
Till next time.
Alright, wait. You're not Jinxter, are you, Chase? Oh, wait, that's not the one I want, is it?
He's readied up.
Do you...
Thor is ready, alright?
But is that Chase, though?
Chase, did you join? Or do
Chase, if you join, sound off!
There might be like a second or two delay.
Room information has changed.
Yeah, I just changed it to Ebony Maw.
Okay.
For Loki.
I thought for a quick second I got disconnected again.
What is mastery?
When you're, I think mastery is for characters that use like energy attacks.
Rather than strength. Okay.
I'm trying to remember because it's in the tips, but I forgot what the whole description was. But that's the closest thing that remembers. That I remember. That remembers. Yeah, that's good English.
Of course not.
Nope.
Increase.
And I'm not quite in. Okay.
Okay.
Room details. Kick. Jinxter. Okay.
Be gone, Jinxa!
Joseph, I definitely want to use Psylocke, but she's not high enough a level for this. For me, so...
We need everyone at their best, and that's not saying much since I'm the lowest ranked one here. But I'm sure in time Ghost Rider will be ready.
There we go. Alright. I'm actually making...
You know what? Let's see if I can upgrade something on him.
Chase, do you know what to do to actually to join? You have to search and then search friends. Okay, so he's coming.
Is there a way to like put it to friend only?
No, you can put a password, I think. Oh, maybe you can. I should look at that. That was probably would have made more sense. Room details. Edit room. No, I can just put a password.
Okay.
And
You know what? Now I'm gonna
that's
work on
annoying.
Ghost Rider.
Definitely should. Okay.
There we go.
Teammates.
Alright.
Round.
Then whenever anybody's ready, we can ready.
We got 5 minutes and 30 minutes, or 5 minutes and seconds and fewer incapacitations.
Hey, Chase, we're finally going to be able to play co-op like you wanted. A lot sooner than expected.
2 weeks will go by fast enough for you, Joseph. It'll be here soon. Just have to ready up Chase with the plus button. And I apologize if it's any of you, but did you know that there were a lot of people that couldn't even get into the game because they didn't understand they had to press the plus button?
Yeah, no, I said that last time we were stream.
Yeah, I read that on Reddit.
It took me a solid 5 minutes to realize it was not the D-pad that they wanted to.
Everyone point and laugh. Oh man. Alright. Chase, you're about to get Loki and Thanos. I think Rocket and Groot are the worst characters in the game. You know, I am a little disappointed you can't play as Rocket by himself. I feel like he'd be a little more interesting.
Yeah, Groot, yeah, kind of. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I like that they have it." The problem is, though, they had to fit the Guardians of the Galaxy.
You're right, in a 4-pack. It makes sense. It's fun. Groot is actually really funny right now in comics. Because he's older, but he can talk regular, normal, words.
Wait, like more than just I am Groot?
Yeah.
How long have I been out of comics?
There's something that happened with he got infected with something that fixes vocabulary. So yeah, he speaks normal, but he also has spiked hair, kind of not hair, but looks like he has spiked hair. Yeah, on his head. He looks like Spider-Punk, his head.
Oh, so he's got a Woodhawk.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
I might have to look that up.
Oh god.
I hate this dude so much. Not only that, but he's got too much range in his attacks, man. That is the fastest I have ever taken him down.
Well, this is like light version of it, I guess.
Any room for me?
They had full health.
Oh my god. Don't give him ideas.
Yeah, the
It might be. I've been crying about it enough on Twitter, so.
You can't burn me, fool! I'm Ghost Rider!
I have met Bill
The joys of meeting famous.
I just saw that Martin Knight back up.
I just want to go full Punisher and embrace my side where I've been taken out. Did she move?
I didn't even mean to do that. I just I rolled at the same time that I assuming power.
But
you didn't blow us all up.
Oh,
we
that was
definitely
good.
beat that in 5 minutes. Seconds, yeah.
All right, so that should be Loki for you. And I think after we get you Thanos, I might jump off so I can walk around a little bit. My legs are feeling weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna change to a higher level character for this.
Oh, that would have been brutal if you died and it was like, don't die. and like he didn't get Loki because of you.
Hey, I do not want the first experience to be
no, he wouldn't
failing
have
this.
Loki.
I know.
Loki's simply the trial.
Don't ruin it.
My bad. It's been all your fault.
All right, so this one is 2 or fewer incapacitations. So, if we could get him 3 stars on top of it, you want Jubilation Lee in the game? Yeah, Jubilee would be interesting. They had her as a team up in Marvel Heroes.
Are you actually kidding me?
Oh no, we dropped.
Jubilee would be. Jubilee is like one of the GSX men of all time.
Oh, you don't like her?
Like, like when she launched, do you recall her fit and her powers when they first? I don't know if they've updated her since. When I first found out about it, back when she was really getting pushed at one point, way back.
Oh, he hasn't unlocked that mission yet.
No, he hasn't unlocked the mission yet. So, alright, I'll do one more. Let's see what I have not done yet.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go through and get all the trial, or the, he's gonna have to play on that.
I haven't done countdown on the raft.
He probably just had to go through the trials himself to get there.
Oh wait, I don't have this trial? Oh, weird. Defeat Maximus. Do I have this one? Alright, I have this one. Defeat 30 enemies and beat it like really fast.
My favorite type of mission.
Oh, Maximus. He's actually kind of annoying.
Oh no.
Max, kind of...
No idea who it is, but they're good enough if they ready up.
I feel like that's a video
no
game
problem,
from
Chase.
somewhere.
Oh, really?
Is it Ononoki? It sounds familiar. Oninoki or whatever. I might be saying it wrong.
Like it's
yeah, enjoy Loki.
Trying to be Okami.
Oh, Oninaki. That's what it was called.
Well, he has, or she has exactly
Hulk ready up.
30 seconds to ready up. Oh, there we go.
My apologies. I was talking to Cosmo. He was waiting for me to get in elevator, yet I was still speaking to Nova.
Duh.
Richard Wright.
Who's the most OP character, female and male?
Probably Kamala Khan.
Yeah, because I guess you can like spam her like heavier or something.
I might have to try that out with her then. Because I never actually played as her.
Probably the most overpowered. I don't know. I haven't played the characters to really become male.
Oh, we have to defeat 30 enemies.
Really?
Yeah.
So we gotta wait for the drones to come in.
Yeah, good luck doing that with this guy.
Wait, is he still gonna do that move where he has the drones come in from the sides and we need Thane's shield?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, Thane's with us, so he might do that.
Oh, well, Thane knows one, yeah. That's like, that's he's on his like last stage. Is there like a... must be a ability bonus or something on. It's not doing anything to these
I think most of the damage comes from synergies, because I was looking at the thing, so attacking boosts up your energy, but I think it's the synergies what does the damage.
We're gonna have to like...
Any room for me?
Like, the extremes are doing nothing. So I think it has to be synergies.
Just beat him, I don't care.
Yeah, the odds of doing this one with a random
I shall keep clapping my hands.
Level 87.
85, BB.
Oh, we didn't
Ooh,
even
an
finish it in
ultimate
time.
cube.
Missed by 6.
Ooh, that was actually kind of close.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason we missed that was because I stopped to try and defeat 30 enemies. Otherwise, we definitely could have made that.
Thanos ripped Iron Man in half in the comics. Are you sure about that? I don't. I know he like killed War Machine at one point. I don't remember that. I remember Sentry ripping Ares in half. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me this evening for another fun stream. I'm gonna take off for now, and we will do another stream again soon.
All right.
Shout out
Take care.
Rocket King. All right. We'll see you.